Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1553.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about precious metals gaining. This is exciting because gold bullion has gained almost 4.5% in August and is near all-time highs. In fact, it's just $30 away from an all-time high. And silver has crossed $40 an ounce for the first time since 2011. Spot gold was up 0.7% at $3,471.28 per ounce, its highest since April 22nd when it touched a record $3,500. The US dollar is trading near its lowest since July 28th against a basket of major currencies, making dollar-priced bullion cheaper for overseas buyers. Saxo Bank's head of commodity strategy, Ole Hansen, said gold and especially silver extended Friday's strong gains, supported by sticky U.S. inflation, weakening consumer sentiment, expected rate cuts, and concerns over Fed independence. The U.S. Personal Consumption Expenditures Index rose 0.2% month-on-month and 2.6% year-on-year, in line with expectations, according to data on Friday. August non-farm payrolls are expected to have grown by 78,000 jobs, a Reuters poll showed, versus 73,000 in July. UBS analyst Giovanni Stanovo said the market is watching for Friday's U.S. job market report, anticipating that this would allow the Fed to resume rate cuts from September onwards. Yeah, and now there's around an 89% chance of a Fed rate cut in September of 0.25%. Although a lot of people talk about September being typically the weakest month of the year on average, if we have volatility in September, October, this would be a great buying opportunity as we set up for a really strong rally into the end of the year, especially if we see interest rates decline. Bank of America on Friday raised its average gold price forecast for the next 6 years by 6% to $3,049 an ounce, citing factors including the U.S. structural deficit and Trump's threats against the Federal Reserve's independence. KCM Trade's chief market analyst Tim Waterer said silver is making a move higher in response to expectations of lower rates, while a tight supply market is helping to maintain an upward bias. We also saw platinum jump by 1.9%. So all the precious metals are looking strong, with gold near an all-time high and silver at a 14-year high. We're seeing them perform very well against the dollar. David Meager, director of metals trading at High Ridge Futures, said, "We have expectations of a Fed rate cut, or potentially two, throughout this year, which is generally supportive for commodities prices across the board, including gold and silver." While gold has been strong, silver's recently shown more potential for a possible more significant upward move, with a cup and handle pattern on silver's chart suggesting a powerful surge may be ahead. A breakout above the key $50 resistance level could trigger a multi-year rally. While silver often follows gold's price movements, it's also affected by its use in industries like electronics and renewable energy, and that makes silver more volatile than gold. And for the year, we've seen gold up 34% and silver up 42%. And it seems to have a very bright future indeed. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.